Ladislaus I 1045 to 1095 was a courageous, wise, honorable, and pious Hungarian king who was an ideal of medieval European knights. He is similar to King Arthur in that his figure is surrounded by legends. Ladislaus was born around 1045 in Poland. His mother was Rashiz, the daughter of a Polish prince, and his father was King Bela I of Hungary. Ladislaus became king in 1077. During his reign, he brought stability and prosperity to Hungary. He died in 1095, and his remains were later taken to Oradea, a city in western Romania. Ladislaus was canonized on July 27, 1192. Many pilgrims sought solace at his tomb. The saint's relics were said to have healing powers. At the beginning of the 16th century, a fire devastated the cathedral where the saint's relics were kept, but the relics remained intact. In 1660, the Ottomans occupied Oradea and destroyed the Cathedral of St. Ladislaus, but some of the relics were preserved and transported to Győr, a city in western Hungary. An earthquake struck this region in 1763, but this calamity did not affect Győr. The memory of this remarkable historical figure is preserved in many books, in the names of many villages and statues, on the frescoes of medieval churches, and in many legends. There is evidence that some of these legends are rooted in reality and are derived from historical facts. It is said that one night, the king entered the chapel he had endowed and prayed before the altar. When a servant looked inside, he was amazed to see the king levitating and radiating light. A Hungarian researcher attributes the phenomenon of light to religious ecstasy. During the king's reign, the Cumans invaded Transylvania and were initially triumphant. Once Ladislaus tried to escape the enemy on his horse. In the Tordai Mountains, he stopped and, looking up to the sky, said, "Lord, deliver me from my pursuers." After a few moments, the mountain split in two behind the king. The Cumans were stopped, shocked and helpless at the edge of the gorge. Once, after a victory, a plague broke out in the camp of the Hungarian army. When the king was praying, a divine voice told him, "Shoot an arrow in front of your tent and look for it. The plant that will be pierced by the arrow will heal your army." The king quickly found a cure in gentian. People called it the herb of St. Ladislaus.